Yeah.
right?
I'm curious your take on this. So what you described there, we had CrossFit, then we had these other things. That was, and it was right around 2000, maybe 9, 10. That kind of model really started to evolve in the CrossFit affiliate world, having some of these additional classes, these little subsets. And I used to tell people, listen, no, don't be a Swiss Army knife yet. Like the great gyms, like you were a great CrossFit gym. You were a great knife. What do knives do? They fucking stab shit. You could stab shit all day. You were sharp as fuck. And then you added the pliers, and then you added this thing, but you had to get that one thing down first, where if you never added anything else, you'd still be profitable, you'd still be able to pay the bills, you'd have happy clients and employees that had careers now. Get that down first, and then add all these little nuances.
Yeah, every gym owner can do this. People say, I heard from people, I'm like, who? How many? Because I'm like, just this one person is like, I wish we had this machine.
Minority.
Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, I know what that means. That means one person told a coach one time, right? What I will say, that we were one of the first gyms to do, this sounds crazy, personal training.
Fucking nuts, Kelly. What the fuck are you talking about?
There's only CrossFit classes, and I was like, and then there's ways for coaches to make real livings and not make $37,000 a year.
And a better way to probably onboard people in all reality.
Sure. And, the onboard program, this on-ramp program,
Nikki Violetti and Rob both created that.
Amen. Their piece, and they were, the first time they were excommunicated from CrossFit, they were in my kitchen. And I've known those guys forever.
She's my hero, by the way. I used to read her blog. She had the first CrossFit business blog to ever hit the scene.
I know.
Go in there. Anyone listening, go to Google. I tell people this all the time. Go to Google, put in Nikki Violetti, CrossFit business. It's still there. The entire original on-ramp.
They do so many things. They've done so much for our community and so many things. I would say is the personal training was still CrossFit based.
Sure.
But still CrossFit based. We're a CrossFit gym. That's what we're doing. That's what people expect. And there are some, we would tinker and add in flavor and new toys, but at the core, what we're doing is couplets and triplets, because this methodology works, and it's exercise ADD for people, and it's community. And if you watch NXIVM, the cult about NXIVM, right? Watch Wild Wild Country, another cult movie, and you'll see that these groups all have this shared dissociative experience, and that's our workout. Our workout is so hard, it changes your consciousness because you think you're going to die or you have to pay attention, and then we share through this experience, and that is the heart of soul of what people need and belong to. Football exists in America today because it's the only time that men were ever on a team in their whole lives. There's a place for someone. Everyone can CrossFit. Everyone can CrossFit. 500-pound people can CrossFit. Beginners can CrossFit. I ran my skill conditioning class. Just CrossFit without barbells. Right? There's the only class in our whole gym ecosystem you could come in right off the street, right into my class. And I made it a priority that every person in the class could do a pull-up. That was just like one of my values. I told them, like, oh, you're new here? You're going to be doing pull-ups every day when we see you. And then every single fucking person had a pull-up. And that's because that's a CrossFit value, that you can do a pull-up.